Imagine the soft hum of an electric motor awakening beneath you. The leather-wrapped steering wheel cool against your palms, as a panoramic glass roof frames the stars above. This is the promise of 2025 and 2026. An era where luxury cars don't just transport, they transform journeys into symphonies of power and poise. As electric innovation surges and hybrid prowess refines, these 12 vehicles from global titans like Mercedes-Benz, BMW, and Genesis fuse opulent interiors with exhilarating performance. They whisper of sustainable speed, adaptive intelligence, and designs that sculpt the road like modern art. From the refined lines of executive sedans to the bold stances of electric grand tours, these cars invite you to envision not just driving, but dominating the horizon. Let's pan across their gleaming exteriors, zooming in on the intricate LED matrices that dance like fireflies at dusk, and dive into cabins where ambient lighting shifts hues to match your mood. Our first spotlight falls on the 2025 Mercedes-Benz E-Class, a benchmark of refined evolution. Picture the camera gliding low along its elongated hood, capturing the subtle flare of the wheel arches that hint at athletic intent beneath the serene silhouette. This mid-size sedan starts at around $63,600, powered by a turbocharged inline-six hybrid delivering 362 horsepower and a whisper-quiet 25 mpg combined. Innovation shines in the MBUX Superscreen, a vast, curved digital expanse that anticipates your every command, from augmented reality navigation overlaying directions onto the real world, to a virtual voice assistant that feels like a personal concierge. Inside, close up on the quilted Napa leather seats, ventilated and massaging for 12-way perfection, while the Burmester 4D audio envelops you in sound sculpted around your headrest, its power wrapped in poise. 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.4 seconds, with adaptive air suspension smoothing highways into silk. This E-Class isn't just a car, it's a mobile sanctuary where luxury meets prescient tech. Shifting focus to the 2025 BMW 3 Series, envision a sweeping aerial shot tracing its kidney grille, now sleeker and more assertive, as if the icon has shed its skin for sharper edges. Priced from $47,125, the Heart is a turbocharged inline-six in the M340i variant, unleashing 382 horsepower for a 4.1-second sprint to 60 miles per hour, all while sipping 28 mpg city. The innovation? iDrive 8.5's curved display, a seamless blend of 14.9-inch touchscreen and digital gauges that learn your habits, suggesting routes or playlists with eerie accuracy. Zoom in on the carbon fiber accents and Alcantara-trimmed sport seats, hugging you through corners with precision steering that feels telepathic. Ambient lighting cascades in 64 colors, syncing to the drive mode, vibrant for sport, serene for comfort. Here, power pulses through a chassis tuned for joy, proving the 3 Series remains the driver's delight in a world of automation. Next, the 2025 Genesis G80 commands the frame with a slow-motion reveal of its crest grille, chrome accents glinting like polished silver under studio lights. At $57,100 to start, its 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 roars with 375 horsepower, hitting 60 miles per hour in 5.2 seconds and offering 19 mpg combined. What sets it apart is the fingerprint authentication system, unlocking doors and personalizing settings with a mere touch, paired with a 27-inch OLED dashboard that wraps around the driver like a futuristic cockpit. Close up on the ergo-motion seats, which shift and inflate to cradle you during long hauls, ventilated with a breeze that rivals a seaside drive. The design whispers Korean craftsmanship, hand-stitched leather, open-pore wood inlays, and a suite of 12 speakers from Lexicon that turns the cabin into a concert hall. Innovation meets indulgence, making the G80 a value-laden throne on wheels. The 2025 Audi A6 enters with a dolly shot along its matrix LED headlights, pixels pulsing like a digital heartbeat. From $59,395, the 55 TSI Hybrid blends a turbo V6 with electric boost for 362 horsepower, zipping to 60 in 5.1 seconds on 24 mpg. Its virtual cockpit, a 12.3-inch high-def display, projects holographic menus that float in your line of sight, while the MMI touch response system lets fingers dance across haptic panels. Pan to the Valcona leather interior, where perforated seats breathe with you, and the Bang & Olufsen sound system delivers 3D audio that places instruments around the car, Quattro all-wheel drive grips like glue, and adaptive cruise maintains a serene bubble amid traffic. This, a 6, is luxury's quiet revolutionary, blending German engineering with effortless grace. For pure pedigree, the 2025 Lexus LS500 unfurls in a crane shot, its spindle grille a bold statement against the spindle-thin LED taillights. Starting at $80,335, the twin-turbo V6 pumps 416 horsepower, achieving 60 miles per hour in 4.6 seconds with 21 mpg. Innovation gleams in the Mark Levinson 23-speaker audio, calibrated to eliminate road noise, and the touch-free parking assist that maneuvers via gestures alone. Close up on the Kiriko glass accents, hand-cut crystals sparkling in the ambient glow, while semi-aniline leather seats offer shiatsu-level massage. The chassis, with adaptive variable suspension, dances over imperfections, turning grand touring into poetry. The LS500 embodies Japanese precision, powerful yet profoundly peaceful. Finally, in this section, the 2025 Porsche Panamera accelerates into view with a tracking shot hugging its sculpted haunches, air vents whispering aerodynamic secrets. From about $100,000, the Turbo E Hybrid fuses a 4.0-liter V8 with electric motors for 771 horsepower, blasting to 60 in 2.9 seconds, power that pins you back with supercar ferocity. The PCM infotainment, a 10.9-inch touchscreen, integrates Apple CarPlay seamlessly, while InnoDrive Adaptive Cruise predicts curves ahead. Zoom on the 14-way adaptive sport seats, Alcantara wrapped and heated to multiple levels, cradling you in a cabin of soft closed doors and ambient scripts. It's innovation in excess, a 4-door that's as agile as a 911, redefining what luxury speed can be. As our lens widens to the electric horizon, these SUVs and EVs charge forward, their batteries humming, with a promise of zero-emission thrill. The next 6 vehicles elevate luxury to electric heights, where power surges silently and innovation anticipates your whims. From all-terrain conquerors to urban sophisticates, they blend sustainable might with sumptuous spaces, proving that tomorrow's drive is greener, fiercer, and infinitely more connected. Fade in on charging ports glowing like jewels, then cut to torque vectors painting perfect arcs through rain-slicked bends. Enter the 2026 Audi A6 e-tron, a sportback that materializes in a low-angle pan, its single-frame grille now a seamless black panel etched with e-tron blue accents. Priced around $67,000, dual motors deliver 469 horsepower, propelling it to 60 miles per hour in 4.2 seconds with a staggering 392-mile range. The PPE platform's 800-volt architecture juices from 10% to 80% in 21 minutes, while the augmented reality head-up display projects turn arrows onto the windshield like a video game overlay. Close up on the microfiber Dynamica seats, wrapping 4 adults in ventilated comfort, with a 14.5-inch MMI screen that folds climate and nav into intuitive swipes. Design cues like the sharp DRLs and floating roofline evoke motion even at rest. This e-tron is Audi's electric manifesto, luxurious and lightning quick. The 2026 BMW i3 revives boldly, captured in a orbiting shot around its low-slung form, Neue Klasse lines sharp as a blade with double-slash LED eyes. Starting at $50,000, rear or all-wheel drive options hit 335 horsepower, 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds, and up to 621 miles on a single charge thanks to 6th-gen batteries. iDrive X's full-width HUD spans the dash, curving info to your gaze, while the panoramic Sky Lounge roof bathes the vegan sensuade interior in light. Zoom to the crystal controls, shifting with a tactile click, and the sustainable wool blend seats that mold to your form. Power flows seamlessly via one-pedal drive, and Level 3 autonomy hints at hands-free highways. The i3 isn't revival, it's reinvention, blending BMW's soul with electric eternity. Sweeping into frame, the 2026 Cadillac Vistiq towers as a 3-row behemoth, dolly zoom on its Ultium smooth panels and vertical LED signatures. At an estimated $80,000, dual motors unleash 615 horsepower, rocketing 7 passengers to 60 miles per hour in 3.7 seconds with over 300 miles range. Add 80 miles in just 10 minutes of charging. Super Cruise hands-free tech spans 400,000 miles of roads, while the 33-inch diagonal display integrates Google Apps fluidly. Close up on the AKG Studio 19 speaker system, tuned for rear whispers, and the massaging first and second row seats in perforated leather. Air suspension levels loads effortlessly, turning family hauls into first-class flights. Cadillac's Vistique electrifies luxury without compromise. The 2026 Mercedes-Benz CLA EV glides in with a tracking shot along its teardrop silhouette, 0.23 drag coefficient slicing air like a scalpel. From $55,000, single or dual motor setups offer up to 469 horsepower and 420-mile range, with 800-volt fast charging in under 30 minutes. MBUX's Hyperscreen, a 56-inch glass slab, simulates gear shifts for EV fun, augmented by a simulated manual mode. Pan to the Hyperscreen's edge-lit fabric dash, where recycled materials meet Nappa leather, and multi-contour seats pulse with rapid heating. The rear light bar pulses as a digital welcome, design echoing the Vision CLA concept. This CLA EV is Mercedes' entry to electric allure, compact, connected, and covertly potent. Genesis's 2026 GV90 asserts presence in a wide establishing shot, its three-row expanse rivaling airliners with eGMP poise. Near $100,000, dual motors provide over 500 horsepower, 300-plus miles range, and 0 to 60 in 5 seconds flat. The integrated modular architecture enables air suspension that kneels for entry, while the dual 12.3-inch screens host a crystal sphere shifter glowing ethereal. Close-up on the quilted Nappa hides and open-pore ash wood, where ambient lighting weaves 64 hues and the Lexicon audio fills 123 cubic feet of space. Boost modes unlock track-ready grip, blending Korean hospitality with global innovation. The GV90 redefines family flagship as a fortress of finesse. Crowning this lineup, the 2026 Jaguar Electric Super GT prowls in shadow play, its four-door coupe lines from the Type 000 concept undulating like a predator. Around $100,000, dedicated EV bones yield 430-mile range and sub-4-second 0 to 60, with rapid charging unseen in rivals. The J247 platform's software-defined architecture over-the-air updates everything from dynamics to displays. A 15-inch Pivi Pro screen curving organically. Zoom on the sustainable wool seats, perforated for breathability, and the Meridian 1600-watt audio that vibrates the air. Minimalist dash with physical toggles for tactility, and a glass roof that stars the night. Jaguar's Super GT isn't a car, it's electric exotica, luxury reborn untamed. In summary, these 12 titans of 2025 and 2026 etch a new chapter in automotive artistry, where luxury lounges in leather-scented silence, power erupts in torque tidal waves, and innovation illuminates paths unseen. From the E-Class's prescient poise to the Super GT's savage subtlety, they democratize delight, EVs erasing emissions without sacrificing soul, hybrids harmonizing heart and hustle. As roads evolve, so do we, piloting these vessels toward a horizon of harmony. They don't just move us, they move mountains, reshaping the landscape one electrified mile at a time. Buckle in. The future is flush with thrill,